watching us on YouTube, they are kind of shy. So they just want to listen, practice listening. Um, just a second. So here we are. 2, 3, 4. There are few people. Okay. You can see my kitchen. Okay. So there are more people coming. Vinicius. All right. So we're live on YouTube. I'm gonna share a couple of things here. This is the TNT number 128. What is TNT? TNT is a place, it's called Talk and Talk, right? It's a place for us to practice our speaking skills and to get to know each other. And the idea is pretty simple. We get connected every week and we share some thoughts on some topics. So I started this in 2016, in October 2016. And this is the 4th year that's this place is running. And it's for free since then, okay? And every week we have a topic or we have something to talk to everybody. And I am here just to have fun. I'm not here as a teacher. I'm not here to correct anybody. I'm not here to teach anything. I'm here to talk, really. That's it. Just to have a good time. So I really like to start presenting myself and hearing you. So listening to what you have to tell me about yourselves. This is a warm-up session, so 15 minutes, so we can just get to know each other, right? And let's do it. I'm Philip, and I live in São Paulo, downtown, nearby Liberdade area. And I'm an entrepreneur, English teacher, former assistant analyst, and a community manager as well. I used to code for a long time as a developer, but then I quit in 2016, and here I am as a teacher, as a professor, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman. And it's been a challenge, and really good challenge, by the way. And I want to hear from you. What's your name? What do you do? Where are you from? I'm going to ask each of you, okay? This is the place to make mistakes. Just remind about corrections, okay? I don't care about your mistakes. Of course, we're gonna learn together. I'm gonna give you some tips during the conversation, but I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel in a safe place, okay? We are not here to judge anybody, okay? So I wanna start with Fernanda. Could you please?
Yes, hi everybody. I'm speaking from Curitiba. I'm living here since 2001, and I work for a startup here in the internal audit department.
Great. Are you from Distrito?
No, I work at Madeira Madeira.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Madeira Madeira, I know them. Yeah.
Yes, I was watching a TNT with you last. No, I don't, I can remember, but there was a girl from Madeira Madeira too.
Yeah, exactly. And we have some people from Distrito, and they are coming every Thursday. I hope they come
Um,
today. Distrito is an innovation hub where people or startups get together and like they develop their businesses. So that's it basically. So Fernanda, good to see you here. Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoy. It's a
Thank
very
you.
good place. All right, so welcome.
Thank you, and I want to thank you for this opportunity. I think it's a very good action from you.
Thanks. It's always good to hear that. Thanks a lot. Taina, how about you? Is it your first time? No, you're muted. Let me unmute you. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to unmute. Yeah, it's my first time here. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So a quick intro so everybody get to know you.
Okay, I'm Tainá. I'm 24 years old. I live in Taubaté, next to São José dos Campos. I teach English in three public schools, and I'm here on TNT for a long time, since the beginning.
Yeah, she was like since the beginning of 2017. Yeah, so we were doing the first steps on TNT. Really good. Thanks for coming again, Taina. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Vinicius, and you, man, where are you from? What do you do?
Hi, Felipe. Hi, everyone. I'm from Guarulhos, next to São Paulo. It's the first time in the class. My English level, I believe that it is intermediate, and I I I believe that I have big I have more vocabulary and more and study more. Um, the channel I'm in the group of the group of WhatsApp, and I see the class in the other time because I have a little son, 3 years, and it is very difficult.
Yeah.
but but I I in the opportunity I can participate of the class.
Very good, very good. You're doing great. Don't worry about like your level of English. We are here to help you. You are here to help us. So good to have you here. All right. Feel free. I'm gonna ask you some questions to everybody so everybody can speak. Okay. This is the place so you can practice. It's not to learn grammar. It's not to learn like you're gonna learn something, especially vocabulary. But the idea is really to practice, speak, speak, speak,
Yeah,
speak.
yeah, and
Okay?
I believe that the big opportunity about the your initiative, and for me is the more important for the people, all the people. Um, and I'm a engineer,
Good.
and I work in São Paulo.
Very good.
But now, because they provide, I work in Guarulhos,
Yeah,
in my home.
at home. Very good. Very good. So Vinicius, thanks for coming. Welcome. Feel free to you guys, everybody can write things on the chat in the chat box if you want to, so you can interact with each other as well. Like you can practice your writing skills. And I'm gonna ask Arthur, right?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Hello. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So, hello, Felipe. Hello, everyone. I'm Arthur. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I was living in São Paulo before this whole coronavirus thing happened, and I got back home. And I'm 21 years old. I've met this TNT initiative by, I think someone posted it in a WhatsApp group of my my college WhatsApp group, and I'm here now, first time.
Great. Really good. What do you do? What do you study?
Law.
Law. I think it's Angelica. Maybe, I don't know. She's a law
Yeah,
student.
yeah. She posted it on our group.
Very good. Very good. So thanks for coming. Welcome. Right.
Thanks.
Let me ask Bernardo. How are you, my friend? Hello, Bernardo.
Hello, good afternoon. Okay. Hello, people. I'm Bernardo. Sorry. I'm fine, Felipe.
No problem. Keep going.
Okay. I'm Bernardo, and I live in São Paulo. I'm 4 years old. And my level in English is bad. That's it.
Very good. Bernardo, he's a coach for exercise coach, if we can say that. And he study and works with physical education, PE, right? So he's a very good friend. If you need some tips to lose weight, he's the guy, right? If you want to like practice running, triathlon, swimming, whatever. Yeah, we're yeah, maybe that's not the moment for this, but if you can do at home, maybe. Yeah, right. Very good. Thanks, Bernard, for coming. Welcome. And finally, Bruna, and then Kevin. So Bruna, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Good to see you. So a quick intro, please.
Yes, of course. I don't think my video is working right now, but okay. Well, I'm Bruna. I am 27 years old. I am a developer. I consider my English good, like advanced, but I struggle a little bit with vocabulary and sometimes with writing. So my writing really sucks. So I'm trying to keep it up my conversational English. So my English, and try to make all the levels the same. So my listening, my writing, and etc. And I
Very
think it's
good.
it. I live in São Paulo, and due to the coronavirus, I'm not working right now, but looking for a job. But yeah, that's it.
What did you do in your last job?
As a developer, I was working as a front end developer. We work with softwares and in the logistic sector. So it was very impacted because of the corona. So yeah, a lot of people got fired last week.
Which company did you work for?
I work for Praxio. I don't know if you guys know about, but it's kind of famous in the transport area. They work with a lot of companies related to sailing tickets and etc.
Good. Yeah, very good. This is why I like the introductions, because sometimes when we tell about ourselves, maybe we can help each other with this. So, oh, I'm looking for a job. I'm a developer. I work with this and that. Maybe someone else can help you out with this. So that's the main reason I like this first 15 minutes. Okay, and welcome.
Very cool.
And
Thank you.
Kevin, what about you?
Hey, hey guys. This is my second day here. Yesterday, I participate to a meeting in the afternoon and at night too. And I am an accountant. I am 27 years old. I'm working at Deloitte. I don't know if you have some account here. Probably you know the company. Nowadays, I try to speak with you the group, and I try to study by myself. Every day I watch I read the New York Times about coronavirus in this moment. Has a lot of information there, and I did so. And about the soccer play, I found some articles about the soccer play in England. Yeah, that's all. I sure to contact with English. They are all think I like. I think it's a good way to learning because I'm terrible to sit the table and study about the grammar and I'll think in English. For me, it's so terrible. But my niece, she's fluent in English. She has a 80, 80 years, I believe. 80,
Eight,
80.
eight or
No, no, no,
18?
no. 18, 18 years. 18 years old. And she's a fluent. She's study all day, all time, every second. And nowadays, she's just speak
Yeah.
natural. Yeah. Yeah,
So
in few minutes, I will call her to talk with us. He
great.
talks so nice. I
Very
introduced him.
good.
So thank you for your time, all.
Very good, Kevin. Calvin. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this link to fluency in English because I asked in the afternoon a question in the WhatsApp group. I don't know if you saw that, but my question was, what would you do if your English sounded like a native speaker? So a couple of people they answered like so interesting answers. I'm gonna share a little bit of them, but I want to hear from you. What would you do if you sounded like a native English speaker? Let me start with Taina.
Me?
Yeah,
Again?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, if I were taller, I would like to be flying commissary. I don't know the words.
Commissary, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like really. I don't know. It's like exciting, but I'm too short, and so I became an English teacher, and I really love it. As I said, I teach in 3 public schools, and it's really, really hard. Some students are very violent, and they argue with us, and there are a lot of pressure on us, the teachers, but I keep liking it. I already knew I would like to be a teacher since I was a kid. So I had no idea it was so difficult to teach you know, because not because of the things we need to learn to prepare the classes, but because of human behavior, you know, not only with the students, but sometimes with the other teachers or with the school principal and everything. But I keep loving my profession, and I keep believing in education, and I keep believing only people can change the world.
Very good. So
And
if you, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
and I'd love to have a better a native speaking accent, but I don't have yet. But it's not a problem. I don't think it's necessary to be a teacher and to speak English well. It's just a lie people tell us when we start studying English or learning English, and it makes us more insecure. But I don't think it's necessary.
Very good. Very good. And what about you, Fernanda? What would you do if you have like a native accent, like
here,
sounding like a native speaker?
I really don't know, but I think I would apply for a job in United States. I
good.
know it's necessary much more of these, like a green card, but I think it would help me.
Very good. And have you ever tried like to apply to a job in the United States or abroad?
No, actually, I work in my former job. I was internal audit for Latam, and I had a manager who worked for the firm in United States. So once in a year, I used to go there to spend, and I spent 1 week to working with her.
Good.
But never tried I never tried to apply for a job there. Never. But it would be good, I think.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, at least trying, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And you, Bruna, how would it be for you?
Well, I think that actually is something that everybody wants. I spend a lot of time working on my accent and my pronunciation. But I worked with a lot of foreigners, and a lot of them said, "Oh, your English is nice. You speak very well." And I think that actually we don't need to have a perfect accent. We have to have the words and have the means to communicate what we want and what we want to say. And we will always be like Brazilians that are speaking English. And it's nice, like they like our accent. Most of the time they think it's cute. I don't know why, but they think it's cute. And if you lose that accent and I don't know, very American, I don't know, I kind of learned to like my accent right now. So I don't mind to have this accent. But if I had like a very American accent or no Brazil accent at all, I think it would be nice to trick people just to say that I'm a foreigner and trying to do this kind of stuff, but actually say, "Oh no, I'm Brazilian." I think that's the only use because well, we have to be confident, but I think the most important thing is to be confident about the things that we know and that we know how to speak two languages is something like amazing. Most of them don't know like their own language. So yeah, I think that's it.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And you, Vinicius, how would it be for you if you could have a native
Oh.
like
Yeah. Um, my in my professional is very important English language, because engineer is if I want progress of my career, it's very necessary English. And for me, open the others doors in my company. In my company, I have 10 years in the company. I work. I work. I work. I worked 10 years ago in the company, and it's a big company. I believe that the company has units around the six, 65 countries, and I and uh, for about around 4 or 5 years ago, opened the doors for the world in the company.
What's the name of the company?
Alstom.
Yes, it's very famous.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big company about. It's a big company. Manufacture trains and
the subway and right.
Yeah.
No, my daddy worked there his whole life, and now he's almost retired. But here in Taubaté.
Oh yeah. We has the unit in Taubaté, but is the company reduce your I don't remember the word tamanho.
Size reduced.
Reduced to size with the with the sales of the electrical parts for GE. And today Alstom has only trains in the auxiliary systems, and because the situation of Brazil around 5 years opened the doors for the other country. For example, today I count countries. I don't count people. People. People
from other places.
Yeah. People that work with that know, and in past year I can believe I lost the big opportunity of the big opportunity for the United States, but no, English isn't the problem, because I don't participate of his selective because my boss. But if I participate,
if you had the chance, you would.
Yeah. If I had the chance, I believe that it's not approved because my English, because I speak my English, read and write. I believe that's no problem, but my speak is the big problem. I don't remember these words, these is words. And
Very good.
for me, the English is very important, change my life.
Very good. So thanks for sharing that. I have just remembered that I was in a concert here in São Paulo. I don't remember which band was playing, but I remember there was a girl. She was she was young, around 20, on her 20s, and she was speaking English. But I knew from like her face that she wasn't native. She was Brazilian somehow. And like there was a guy, like a stupid guy, trying to talk to her with his English, and she was like making fun of him, making fun like, oh, I'm from United States, I study there, and blah 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 blah. And I think Bruna, she was telling this, and this is something I could do for myself. Like if I had an English accent, like a native accent, I would I would do something like that. Oh, because my name is Philip, like with PH and double L, so it sounds like when people don't see my face, they are he's gringo, and you know. But
But are you a good actor? Because I don't think I would be a good pretender, you know. I don't know if I know how to lie. I don't know if I would laugh or something
I would
like
laugh. I would laugh
Yeah,
after
I
5
couldn't
seconds.
do that.
Yeah, I would laugh after 5 seconds. Yeah, that's the truth. Um, Arthur, do you have any chance to be involved with people who speaks English at work or anywhere? Have you ever had the chance?
Dude, that's the real bad thing in my life that I almost never get the chance to speak to someone. Just when I go to the, do you guys know Lapa here in Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood of parties and bars, and there is a lot of foreigners there. When I go there, I usually have the chance to do it, but on the daily basis, I never get the chance to it because it's hard, you know. Maybe sometimes I go on Omigo, doing no Omigo.
No, I don't. What
It's
is
a
it?
website that you can randomly chat with people. This video chat from all people from all over the world, and practice English. You know, but about this to speak like a native thing, I really relate to what someone said on the group that we use it to get rid of telemarketers. I don't know.
Yeah, telemarketing
It's
calls.
just it's the ultimate goal, man. It's the best thing. But actually, I don't think it's a really concrete goal in my life to try to speak like a native because it's a huge pressure, you know, and it requires years of speaking English constantly. And I think I kind of agree with what Natalia said that we should be proud of our accent and just accept it as part of us, you know. That's what I think. But no, I almost never get the opportunity to speak English, and it's really bad. And I get really happy when I meet someone who speaks English, and I really start talking a lot to the person.
Yeah, I think in Rio, if you go to hostels, you're gonna find a lot of foreigners, and you can practice your English like for free. So I think they have a lot of meetups. You know, there's meetings where they get together. So it's a good experience if you have the chance to. Not now, stay at home
Yeah,
for now.
yeah, sure. Yeah, but hostel was sure a good opportunity because when I went to São Paulo to sign up at the university, I stayed a week in a hostel because I didn't get a republic to stay, and I met like bunch of people and could practice a lot. It was a really productive week. And for real, hostels are a really great opportunity to do it.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to and to know other people. It's meet other cultures and listen to other experiences.
Yeah.
Angelica,
I'll write it down there.
Angelica.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to figure out how to do the. I'm not used to Zoom on the cell phone. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, you're there. Are you cooking?
No, I was putting some things away. It's kind of mess. Before I was walking my dogs.
Oh, nice. So
That's why I'm late.
you were talking about English accent and about that question I posted earlier today.
Mhm.
Like you have been abroad, right?
Yes.
Could you share with people how was your experience? What did you do there? How long you've been?
Yeah, so I lived in New York in 2014 and 2015. I was an au pair and I used to take care of 3 children. And before I went, I studied very hard because I was afraid to get there and couldn't communicate. So so I studied hard and I got a family to work with. And she said that my English was good. That's why she hired me. And she also liked my profile because I'm used to work with children. So children is a very good way to get used to English because they don't stop talking and they're very patient with us. At least it was my experience. My kids were great. They were very polite. And I did like 3 or 4 courses. I don't remember, but it was like ESL in language. It was in a community college, and it was great. When I arrived, I couldn't study, but then after a while, I could signed up, and the family paid for me. So it was great because the first time I was studying, a lady said, "Oh, so let's introduce ourselves." Actually, it was the teacher. She said, "Let's introduce ourselves and how long have you been here?" and all this stuff that teachers do. Then I said, "Hi, I'm Angelica. I'm from Brazil, and I'm here since like 3 months ago." And then she said, "Oh, your English is great." And so it has been 5 years since I came back to Brazil. I feel that my English is really rusty because I used to speak like fast. But yeah, it was great. About the accent, it was very hard for me to let some issues that I had with the did, and like sometimes we Brazilians, we are used to say like did. It was a little, yeah, but then with time I got used to, and I studied a lot, and that's it. About the accent, I don't know. I'd like to get better and to practice more, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. That's it, guys.
Very good. Kevin, let me ask you something. If you could travel like tomorrow to somewhere that people speak English.
I can prepare my baggage now.
Yeah, just your hand luggage.
Okay.
What would be your the fiercest thing to you?
My feeling.
Yeah.
I'm feeling free. I can remember how much I work in, and when I stay there, probably I will study and work too, but no like how much I work here. So I
Would
and
you be
5 years, yeah, 5 years ago I have this opportunity when I just study in Canada. I stayed there for 2 months, and it's so nice. It's so good, really. I need to return there to study more, because when I stay there, I just stay there for to drink beer and and
yes.
go tonight the night party, university party, a loft. Really, just that. And I study English in second plan when I stay there. Uh,
Yeah.
but right now I know how much this is important to me for my professional, because he has some opportunity to stay there. Or now I will get better English, of course, because I will study uh, of course that I will study. But
First priority.
I'm sorry.
It would be your first priority.
I'm sorry.
It would be your first priority, like studying
My
it.
first. My first. Okay. My first opportunity. Priority. I think it's study
Study,
and getting a better English. Uh,
marry,
uh,
and get a
no,
car
no, no,
and
no, no.
travel.
No, man, no. This is terrible. It's better you stay there free. You can stay there free, and you can do a lot of things alone there. I believe it is my first priority. Oh my goodness,
Prior,
pre
prior.
priority,
Yes.
more or less.
Yeah.
Uh, nice priority. Yeah. This is study English, of course, and I choice the better school, and the choice the best friends, because you can try to speak with friends all time. But friends know from Brazil and the other countries, it's better, because when you stay there, a lot of Brazilian guys just talking Portuguese. It's so terrible, because when you stay there, you have the opportunity to speak English all time. So if you have some opportunity, stay far
Yeah. Far away from Brazilians.
far away from Brazilians. Yeah, it's better.
Very good. Very good. And Fernanda, I don't remember if I asked you, but have you ever traveled like abroad?
Yes, I used to go here for Latin America, Uruguay, Chile, Mexico, Argentina.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, my husband is Mexican.
Nice.
Yes, he's from Mexico. So since we are together, the official language here in our house is
Oh, there
yes.
is there is a group, a Spanish group. We are starting out next week. So if you
Oh,
yeah, if you wanna join us,
it would be a pleasure.
it's going to be from scratch. So it's on Wednesdays now
Oh,
with Juliana. She speaks Spanish. I will be there, but I don't speak Spanish, so I'm gonna be
uh,
oh
yes, I would like to join this.
yeah.
And to United States, I used to go once in a year because of my job, but I don't know anything about Europe. It's a big dream of me visit Europe.
Yeah. And which place would you go?
Paris, Portugal, Italy, the east side, I wanna know too.
Me too. I have been to Portugal and other places for really quick, but like the east part of Europe would be amazing.
Yeah.
Bruna, have you been to Europe or any other place?
No Europe yet, but I've been to Canada. I did an internship in 2014, I think. Yeah, 2014, in Vancouver. It's a very nice place. I love Canada a lot. And right after I went to United States, I spent some days in New York, and I did an internship in Taiwan as well. So I had to use a lot of not only English but other languages. Yeah, yeah, I think that's it.
And how did you get this?
No Europe yet.
How did you get this idea of going to Taiwan? How was it?
It was crazy because I was working as a volunteer in this organization called Isaac in Portuguese, but Isaac, and then they had this internship in like a lot of different places. I really went a culture shock, so I went straight to Asia. Just work with teenagers in a school camp. So I work then.
Oops. There's some lagging. Connection issues. Bruna? I think she's gone.
We used was not a full immersion of a different culture and different people and etc. And all of us just couldn't speak English, so it was good to feel comfortable with the English.
Bruna? Yeah, it was going so fast. Like yeah, there's some connection issue. Are you back? Bruna?
Yeah. Yes, I think.
Yeah, now you're back. Yeah, now you're back.
Yes. Yeah. Zoom is like Zoom don't like me at all. Like I used to use Zoom a lot, but nowadays it's just lagging.
Yeah,
that's it.
Sorry.
Yeah, like the whole idea was just the culture shock and be around people that wouldn't necessarily native speakers like of English.
Good. Very good. I had some experience on with American people in Chicago, and I remember a couple of fun stories. Like when I got in the flight, the flight attendant, she was asking, "Oh, do you want a juice, a Coke, or water?" And I was like in shock because I didn't know how to reply back. And it was like I studied for 13 years since I was a kid, and I didn't know how to answer. Like, oh, I want an orange juice. So I just said orange juice. That's what she was telling. Oh, orange juice, water, and then orange juice. Okay, so it was funny. Like it was embarrassing to me, but funny now. And another funny story when I got to a McDonald's because I wanted to live the experience to eat a McDonald's in the United States. I went to the balcony the front desk, and the woman there, she asked me, "For you to go, and then what? What is it? Is it to eat?" And then no, for you to go, and then oh shit, what do you mean by that? And then she got angry. So she was like upset with something. And then for here or to go. And then for here, I got it. I didn't know this expression. and then not the expression, but the way of speaking. And then it was like, I remember exactly the feeling and her face and everything. So it was memorable to me. So that's why I love listening stories from people who went abroad, so we can share and try to laugh a little bit and actually to learn. Oh, very good. Any of you have any funny story about like traveling that you could come up? I think Calvin has one, like he's laughing already. Bruna, Fernanda.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I did too. It's so funny about McDonald's. You say, I remember when I arrived there, I can understand, I can speak because I just go there because I'm curious. Let's go to Canada to learn English. That's okay. Uh, for 3 weeks, I I put in my I'm sorry,
Your wallet or
my wallet. Yeah,
Okay.
my pocket, my wallet. Uh, oh, I forgot the number. $15. No,
yeah, $15.
5 and 0. It's I'm sorry,
50.
$50 because I can understand what the guy say to me, and I don't know how much this is the price the sandwich. So I just this money for lunch, and he returned the change to me, and I put the the wallet because I don't know how much this cost. And what do you prefer? Oh, number one, just a number one. I eat for 3 weeks number one in McDonald's because I don't know. I number one. How much? This is $15 here, and change give my change and put my wallet in. That's it. And after that, I can talk and I can. Oh, I need to take. I would like to the other sandwich and the other things. But it's so funny this history.
Yeah,
And
because
a lot of we have a lot of history when you arrive in some country that you can't talk English. Yeah, I have a lot of history here. It's like your history. It's so fun too.
very good. And Bruna, do you have a funny one?
Oh yeah, like I have plenty because well, like the first time that I went to Canada, I was really afraid. Like I did my exam and my grammar was like out of the world, like very good, and my conversation was like four of I don't know how many levels, but it was very bad. And the first time, the teacher just started to ask me simple questions, and I kind of forgot my name. And I said like what's your name? I was like is my name and then I kind of forgot like the simplest thing that I just had to say. I was like, shit, like I don't know even my name, how I can speak English here, but
Yeah,
I
just
had this, yeah, I just forgot. And then I forgot the age. I forgot everything. I think that's why I was like four in speaking, because I was just shaking and very shy about everything. But funny thing is that I sticked with the Asians because yeah, there was like a bunch of Brazilians. I didn't want to speak any Portuguese like whatsoever. So I was straight to hanging out with the Japanese, and everything that I say in English, that I said in English, they were like, "Oh my god, you are so cool! This is so amazing!" And I was like, "Man, I'm not saying anything." And they asked me a lot to like trying to help them in McDonald's and Starbucks. Like for Starbucks, we had this kind of thing like with changes. Like they said, it's something, and we were like, okay, that's the money, because I don't know, Canada counts every little coin, and
yeah,
everything is so like divided. Like here, like we have 5s and like 10. They are like 80 and 32. And was like, what I can do with this like 2 coins? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a lot of funny stories with changing names and don't understand and just say, okay, thank you. And then I got something that I don't want because I don't know what it was. Like, yeah, of course. And then it comes like, oh, what is this? Like what I order, I just don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up in our next meeting. To like, I'm gonna ask you in the WhatsApp group to get some funny stories to share in a meeting we have, like maybe next week. Because our time is up. Vinicius, you raised your hand. Do you have anything to say, to ask really quick before we finish?
No, it's a funny history, but in Spanish. In I believe that I don't remember this exact year, but I believe that it is 206 when I go to the Mexico for work for work, but I don't speak Spanish. In the moment, I don't speak Spanish, and the my last company pay 10 class hours go to the Mexico. The funny history starts in airport, in Gru Airport in Guarulhos, because the company is Mexican, Aero Mexico, and I don't speak Spanish. In the moment, I don't speak Spanish, English,
Portuguese.
English, yeah.
Not even Portuguese as well.
But I survived, and now I speak Spanish a little bit, and I speak English too a little bit.
Yeah, very good. So you can practice with Fernanda next week on Wednesday. Hope to see you there, Fernanda, and with your husband.
Yes, I just invited my husband to be with us.
Oh, great! Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Well, we are just finishing. Yeah, I wanna thank you all for coming. It's always a pleasure to me. I really enjoy doing this. It's like it's getting easier nowadays. Tainá knows it because back there it wasn't that this way. But now things are working out. I'm just gonna ask you to share this with your friends or whoever you know that wants to practice English. Okay, so there is a link for English. It gets easier to get connected. So people get the emails and the WhatsApp group and whatever, everything. So tnt.eaprendi.com/subscribe. Okay, if you can share in the WhatsApp groups you have, it's going to be amazing for me, and we are gonna help a lot of people. So thank you for coming. We can keep talking in the WhatsApp group. And I think we see each other next week on Tuesday night, okay, at 8 p.m. If you wanna be a host of this meetings, just let me know, okay? Tainá is going to host a meeting next week, next Wednesday night. So if you wanna be like me, like a host, it's a very good opportunity to, it's totally different as being a participant and being a host, totally different. So I'm totally used now, but you need to be really resilient and be prepared. It's not about English, it's about you need to live the experience. So just let me know and we keep in touch. All right. Thank you all for coming.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you said you had a channel, right? What's the name of it?
channel
Your
on
channel. Your
they-
channel on YouTube.
yeah, YouTube.
Is it TNT?
youtube.com/eaprendi, like this.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll subscribe on it.
Thanks, man. See you. Have a great
See you.
Thursday.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Very much.
Bye
Thank
bye,
you.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice opportunity.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Felipe, for the
Have a
initiative.
nice weekend
Thank you, Felipe. Thank you,
and a nice
guys.
holiday.
Yeah, tomorrow's holiday. Don't work.
Yes.
Yeah, don't work tomorrow.
Yeah, but tomorrow is the day of the work.
I think it will work, but yeah.
Yeah, and then we don't work to
Yeah.
celebrate.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
tomorrow-
Bye bye.
I'm gonna be at home, so I'm not gonna work.
Yeah.
Bye bye.